survive beside the lies that maintain the decaying faces of this place. Yo, hold the truth hostage, smooth soul flow. Let's go barlastic and make a classic. Cornflakes poured towards the bowl before frosted flakes for soul broken until will gathered shattered glass. Reforming profile divided, realign whole before foe, known as last acts that make taking fatal mistakes. My eyes lie like my life beside fire's desire, burn up, engulf our world with witnessing me succeeding, achieving deeds deemed beaming out bright in sunlight like while motions of forms, lower life forms, the forms decompose while they declare days be named. Name paper displayed birth date, age of conforming and confirming to consumers or consumed. Reflections of directions for conforming, favoring orders over solo devotion as individualism transitions to mimicking capitalism. Yo, smoke forms during sour burning celery greenery. Steam leaves leaders blind while guided by flaming haze. Paves the way where fear be dreaming. Failures lure drooling fools, ignoring isolation of playing main character. Acts attracts, chasing validation of others rather than self-deflection of reflecting. Habits given then earned, not a cap and statin plays that happen. No Pinocchio, so no nose growing. Dawn words flowing, fountain of youth found out in corruption. Damning man's path, gathering stats that never ask questions. All dispersing rewards, pursuing curiosity over currency. They claim saying flames, though pyro for shows. No explosion for war, rather than darts that tag marks. Not a talking optimist, hit missiles that miss. Leave you all sparked, past tense of offense. Body leaning on reaper, sickle slices wide dimensions where frames lay. Place decay, they care prior going upwards or downwards forever. They said the truth won't survive beside the lies that maintain the decaying faces of this place.
Oh, hey everybody, what's up, man? Hold the truth hostage, where if the truth was so important, we wouldn't negotiate with lies. We would hold the truth hostage. Full-time ghosting isn't a choice. You know, it isn't an opinion, it's the only choice. Now, just want to say what's up to everybody, man. I haven't streamed in a while. You know, I've been telling guys, man, you know, I've had a problem with YouTube. You know, I'm a marked man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a marked man. I've been telling people, you know, I'm a target of YouTube. You know, in this stream, I want to show you proof. You know, a lot of the guys on the Discord, they already know this, man. But, you know, YouTube wants me out, man. You know, YouTube a couple months ago told me my whole channel was stolen content. And I'm going to share all this, man. And this week, YouTube has declared that I'm talking hate speech. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking hate speech, that me speaking about the issues men are going through, you know, it's hate speech, man. That's what it is, you know. And I'm gonna show you the contradictions, man. I'm gonna show you that it's okay for certain people to speak up for men and what men are going through. It's okay for certain people to talk and promote certain propagandas and goals. Oh, what's good, man? What's good, bro? Yo, Cree Shaw, what's good, man? Rashawn, what's up, bro? Uh, you know, cause you know, the thing is, to me, when it comes to it, YouTube has made its choice, man. You know, and you know, they want me out of here, man. You know, and you know, the reason it really upset me, man. I know a lot of people watching this channel. Some are millennials and some are Gen Z. we've been through a lot, man. You know, I won't bring up any names out of respect for privacy, but man, I lost a good friend, man. Lost a good guy, man. You know, he passed away. He passed away a couple days ago, man. Out of respect for his family and him, I'm gonna keep it private, but man, he passed away, bro. He was in his 30s, man, and he passed away, man. You know, and you know, he passed away of a heart attack, you know, in his 30s, man. In his 30s, bro. Oh, yo, Crash Sean, thanks, man. You know what I mean? Thank you, brother. Thank you a lot, man. You know, means a lot. Thank you, man. Thank you very much, bro. You know, he passed away, man. He died. You know, he had a I won't mention how, but he passed away, man. You know, this stream I want to talk about something. You know, of course, my own issues, what's going on with the channel, but I think we millennials, man, we need a wake up call, man. You know, we really need a wake up call, us millennials. Oh, Weebly, what's good, man? Yeah, thank you, bro. You know, we millennials, Gen Xers, we need a wake up call, man. You know, and you know, I think Gen Z in their own way have kind of woken up to it, but we need a wake up call, man. We see what's going on with the whole P. Diddy thing. You know, the reason I bring up the Diddy thing is that, you know, I'm not bringing it up because of the whole parties and all that. We all know that, man. It's part of Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? The way Hollywood works now, I've spoken to some people that are in the arts industry, you know, be it comic books, video games. I've spoken to a lot of people and they always tell me, man, you know, there's jobs and stuff, but the age of merit died, man. Merit is right here, man. Merit is on the ground. Morals and merit, it's on the ground, man. You know, Hollywood and entertainment itself, you know, entertainment is all about sacrificing your morality. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bring up the whole you gotta sacrifice your soul to the devil stuff. You know, that in my honest opinion, that is a scam to kind of, you know, have the people that are not religious not to listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. You're gonna go to a Hollywood meeting, and well, they didn't ask me to sacrifice my soul, so I guess it's a lie. You know, it's not about sacrificing your soul, man. The way Hollywood and you know all the big entertainment industries work now, it's all about demoralizing you. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you're a man, it's all about giving up your manhood. You know what I'm saying? Your manhood is the price for success now. And the thing about this success is it's not even long term. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Think about all them guys, bro, that went to that Hollywood casting couch where they let some dude enter their rear, enter the back door. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You got the guy got slept with the Hollywood director. Oh, they put you in a movie. You know what I'm saying? They put you in some roles, you know, and you get a little shine. Guess what? Guess what? After they've slept with these guys in Hollywood, what do, man? They now have you as a sacrificial lamb. You know, now they can sacrifice you. One thing I've been thinking about the past few months is, man, I touched up on it a little on the stream, but I've been thinking about it. I think a lot of people got drugged, man. I think a lot of people got drugged, you know. I think one of the problems we have when we watch Hollywood, like a lot of people don't remember Amanda Bynes. Remember Amanda Bynes? You know what I'm saying? Remember Amanda Bynes? She used to look very normal. You know what I'm saying? Amanda Bynes was very normal, man. Then out of nowhere, she had one day where she just lost her mind, you know, went on drugs like crazy. And another person I think about even Whitney Houston. Think about Whitney Houston from the 90s. I think, man, I think they drug these people. I think when you make it to a certain level, what they do is they slip drugs into your food. They slip drugs into your food. They slip think about it. You're an actor. Put your mind in the head of an actor. They're acting. These people are in a dressing room giving you food. The people in the dressing room give you food. They put makeup on your face. How are you sure that makeup isn't drugs? Like, how are you sure that the makeup, the powder they're putting on that actor's face, how do you know that's not cocaine? How do you know that's not a drug? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that your pores can absorb drugs, man. I've been thinking about it. I grew up watching, VH1, E True Hollywood, Behind the Music, and all this stuff, man, where you just look at an actor, you're like, yo, this actor was so normal. You know what I'm saying? You saw them walk, they look so normal, then out of nowhere, they're a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? Out of nowhere, they just become a drug addict. How? Like, how did Whitney Houston become a crackhead? You know what I'm saying? How did how did Amanda Bynes out of nowhere? And we've seen what happened with Nickelodeon, how they found out that the person casting all the people was what I'm saying, touching children and all that, touching minors and touching them, doing stuff to them. And out of nowhere, Amanda Bynes becomes a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't add up, man. It doesn't add up. And I look back at it, I'm like, how many people have been set up to die? Think about the Hollywood system. Okay, they make you a star, right? Let's say they made you a star. Now someone else wants to be a star, right? So if they made you a star, let's say you went through the closet couch, you went through the closet couch and the director, you know what I'm saying, the director tapped your closet, opened your closet door. Now a new actor wants to be a superstar. So what are they going to do? They're going to drug you. They're going to drug you so they can give your place to the next actor. Because think about it, man. Think about Heath Ledger. Let's talk about Heath Ledger, who played the Joker. You know what I'm saying? Who played the Joker? How does Heath Ledger, you know what I'm saying? He's going through a divorce. He lost his kid. How does Heath Ledger out of nowhere just die? Just dies of an overdose out of nowhere. Heath Ledger, who before he played the Joker was extremely normal, was an actor, shaking hands. How does Heath Ledger die? How does Heath Ledger just wake up one day and he takes all these drugs, man? I think we've been trained, man. We've been trained to just accept things. Oh, man, Heath Ledger was a drug addict. So, you know what I'm saying? Heath Ledger was a drug addict and he just overdosed. How does he, who was a normal, you know what I'm saying? Now, of course, we could tell that now you look back, you look at Brokeback Mountain. You look at Brokeback Mountain, I never watched it, but I remember how big it was when that movie came out. And you saw, think about it, Heath Ledger to become a superstar, to make it big, he had to play a closeted role. He had to play a rainbow riding man. And listen to the title, Brokeback Mountain. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't get what is that saying. Brokeback Mountain is basically saying this is what has to happen to you for these directors to make you a star. You must be a Brokeback Mountain. You know what I'm saying? They got to mount you and break your back. You know what I'm saying? And they'll make you a star. So let's say Heath Ledger, you know what I'm saying? Let's just make an example. This is just a theoretical idea. Let's just say Heath Ledger, you know what I'm saying, had his back broken, broke back mountain, you know. Then he became a superstar. Now the next actor is coming up. They see, these directors see another actor they want to put in the closet couch. You know what I'm saying? They want to put in a closet couch, but Heath Ledger is holding up their spot. Heath Ledger's holding up their spot. So what do? They drug him. They drug Heath Ledger. He dies of an overdose, and the actor, the up and coming actor, the next actor takes his role. You know what I'm saying? The next actor gets his spotlight. And think about how many Hollywood companies that, made a lot of money off of Heath Ledger's death. You know, how many entertainment companies that covered him, run magazines and all that. Remember that old saying, they always say, well, an artist is worth so much more when they're dead. Who's told us that? Who told us that the artists are worth more when they're dead? It's usually the big Hollywood media, the major corporations. They probably come together and say, you know what, man? Damn, Heath Ledger's playing a Joker. That's gonna be good and all, but if Heath Ledger was to die, we could run commercials on his death. We could run parades. We could print and publish all these magazines on his death. Think about it. Think about how much money we could make as a establishment, all of us different corporations, from his death versus his life. You know what I'm saying? Plus, we got a whole lot of talent waiting to get on that closet couch anyway. A lot of men are lining up to give up their manhood anyway. So, you know, how hard would it be to replace Heath Ledger? You know what I'm saying? And we can always run it. And the reason I bring this up is I even think about Kurt Cobain. I even think about Kurt Cobain, and I question, did Kurt Cobain die? Did he die, or was he assassinated through drugs? Think about it. All it takes, and like the homie said right here, man. Like the homie, what I'm saying, like the homie Kreshern said, you know what I'm saying? The FBI killed Tupac, Biggie, and Easy. Yeah. I mean, how hard would it be? How hard would it be to drug somebody, then you know what I'm saying, then they die? Think about overdoses, you know what I'm saying? Like they just found out the actor from Friends who died in an overdose, that his the people working for him were involved in it, that they might have set up his overdose. So think about all these actors, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like the homie saying, the fall guy, Suge Knight. Yeah. But think about all these actors and entertainers we know that out of nowhere they just become drug addicts. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us are, the millennials. If you're Gen Z watching it, you might be younger, but think about Whitney Houston. Like Whitney Houston, man. How did Whitney Houston out of nowhere become a crackhead? You know what I'm saying? Become involved in cocaine and all that. How? How does somebody who comes from a gospel performance section, becomes gospel, sings gospel music, and then becomes a drug addict? Oh, yo, D Man 50, what's up, bro? What's good? You know what I'm saying? I think, man, there's something going on we've been ignoring for years, is that they're drugging people, man. They're drugging actors. They're drugging everybody, man. A lot of people, like, this is one thing I would say, is that, you know, even on the case of myself and some other people you talk to, just imagine that one day I'm streaming and out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere, I'm talking differently. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving like I'm on drugs or something. Your first instinct would be, oh man, hold the truth hostage is on drugs, man. Man, he's down bad. He must have got into some drugs. But how do you know I got into those drugs? You know what I'm saying? How do you know I got into it versus it was put into me? You know what I'm saying? We don't know, bro. We don't know. And I look at the Amanda Bynes situation. I look at all these actors and I'm like, man, all these deaths. And I'm like, dude, how many of them were drugged? Like, how many of them were drugged? And a lot of people think, okay, they were held hostage, they were kidnapped. No. How hard is it to slip liquefied powdered drugs into somebody's food, you know, into somebody's makeup? Like, how hard is it, man? You got to start asking yourself how many people were drugged. You know what I'm saying? Because even look at somebody like I think he died. What was his name? I think it was Nick Carter. Nick Carter, who became a drug addict. You know, you could see he's heavy into drugs. He passed away a few years ago, man. Nick Carter, man. He passed away, I think, last year or this year, man. And he was drugged out for years, and he didn't want to turn on Magic Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Who we went in his he went into his mansion and Michael showed him around and all that stuff. And he didn't want to make money. And a lot of people don't remember that Michael Jackson bought the Beatles. He bought the Beatles masters. Michael Jackson was a super intellectual and bought all these. He owned himself. And the other thing is Michael Jackson did, you know, donated $100 million to charity. Then out of nowhere, we get all these smudge campaigns. You know, Michael's touching kids, Michael's on this and that, he's crazy. And if you look at Michael Jackson's past, you're like, dude, I don't, you know, of course we all know Michael Jackson was bleaching himself, most likely bleaching himself. Of course, he was perming his hair. You know, there's a lot of psychological trauma in Michael Jackson. But for Michael Jackson, out of nowhere, to just all of a sudden they start promoting the, you know, he's a PDF. You know what I'm saying? He's a PDF file out of nowhere. You got to be like, you know, a minor chaser. Out of nowhere, they start promoting that Michael Jackson is a minor chaser. You got to ask yourself, where did this come from? You know, and it shows you how much control the media has. You know, the traditional media had that at a snap of a finger, man. They could make someone who's done positive viewed as the worst person in the world. You know what I'm saying? At a flick of a finger, man. You know what I'm saying? And even you look at something like YouTube, where you know, you got all these algorithm slaves. You know what I'm saying? Slaves to the algorithm. People that will tell you, well, you gotta cater to the algorithm to get views, man. You know what I'm saying? As in, you gotta cater to what they dictate for you to get views, man. You know, and we see that if you could look it up, there's a video where YouTube gave someone 1 billion views in a minute and said it was a mistake, man. You know, but you know it just shows you their power. And I'm gonna get back to that, but you know, I got a message for you know, all my you know, all the millennials out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Got a message for you know, all the millennials, man. You know, Gen Xers, man. I need you to listen to this, man. You know, I need you to listen to this message because, you know, this is very important, man. You know, I realized something, and I bring up the P. Diddy situation. Remember what Diddy used to push? Diddy used to push this narrative that, you know, you only sleep when you die. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, this narrative of grind. You gotta grind forever. You gotta only work, 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 man. Everything has to be business, work. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as off days. You know what I'm saying? And you look at YouTube with all these you know, these bro grinds. I'm gonna sell you a course. Here's how to become a millionaire. Here's how to become a billionaire. You know, you gotta grind, 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 grind. And I think us millennials, man, we're the generation where I think about the millennials and Gen Xers, where, you know, especially us millennials, where it's been pushed to grind ourselves to the pavement, man. And I've noticed this after a friend's passing and you know, many people around me that have died, man, is that, we've been trained so much to dedicate our lives to just grinding, working. We don't even take time to be around our friends and people we care about to do nothing, to just chill, man, to just sit down, drink a beer, man, or if you don't drink, smoke weed or, go get a dinner and there's nothing involved, nothing but just hanging out with some people, man. And I think us millennials, man, we're the representation of this grind mindset and how it's destroyed us, man. Think about it, man. I noticed this with a friend's passing and a lot of people around me. Some people have taken their own, what I'm saying, taken they've unalived themselves, man. And, you look at it and you're like, man, I was so focused on, you know, grinding and trying to reach this level that society wants me to reach, that, man, I only prioritize casual moments when it's work. Think about it. When you go to work, you got, what is it, casual Fridays? That's the only time you're casual, man. While around your friends and all that, there has to be a reason. You gotta meet them for a reason. Versus, yo, man, we can meet up. We don't have to do anything, man. We just chill out, man, and enjoy each other's company because, man, one thing I've noticed with everyone passing away, man, everyone unaliving, people dying around me, man. You learn that, man, we could talk about business anytime. We could talk about business anytime, man, but spending time with the people we know and care about, man, none of that's guaranteed, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a higher guarantee that you'll never get to spend time with these people than there's a guarantee of you will. You know what I'm saying? That you will, bro. And I learned this, man, and you know, I look at us, man, us Gen Z, man, Gen X, Gen Z, man. We've been so programmed with this grinding to the pavement that, man, we don't even coexist around the people we know, man. Think about it, man. Think about the fact that, think about, for you to be around one of your friends, man, you know, for you to be around your friends right now, there has to be a reason. You know what I'm saying? There has to be a reason, and think about that. You go to work, there's no reason. You got to get your paycheck. You know, you got to pay your bills, but in the end, there's no reason, man. There's no reason, bro. My brother D, man, always an honor, man. Respect, bro. You know that. You know, and man, I think we've sacrificed that, man. And think about all your idols, man. Everybody you idolize, you know, it's all grind, 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 man. And if people aren't grinding with you, they're not with you, man. You know what I'm saying? We're obsessed with being a part of that economical cog. You know what I'm saying? The economical, you know what I'm saying? The economy, when we don't have control over that. You could work as hard as you want. We've seen that with Conan 19, the destroyer. You know what I mean? Shout out to the homie Weebly. Shout out to the homie Camper, you know what I'm saying? And Kulala, man. We've seen that happen with Conan 19 where all these people are making money, then out of nowhere, man, they turned off the lights. They said you can't come to work anymore. We're stopping all the jobs. And this happened for 3 years. For like 3 years, man, you couldn't go to work. Like I said, I'm a bouncer. I've been working at the bars where there was that whole 6 feet thing. It killed a lot of the bars, the whole 6 feet distance, social distancing, man. It killed a lot of businesses. But think about it. You dedicated your whole life to grinding and working at 100% every day. Like P. Diddy said, what I'm saying, when people were supporting him, is that you'll sleep when you die. That's the narrative of all these these business bros and grifters is you got to work yourself to death. And anybody that isn't working to death with you, they're not your friends. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, man. And I think that's what's done so much destruction to us millennials, and I'm focusing on us millennials because you look at what the millennials been through, 9/11, you know what I'm saying? We've been through 9/11, we've been through the recession, you know what I'm saying? We've been through what is it? The 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 destruction of the housing, you know what I'm saying, the Conan 19, the invasion of the propaganda against normality. I mean, 2010s, you know, the fact that you're even normal right now, bro. You can listen to this stream and talk to me and you're normal. It's a shock because the 2010s was all about stripping men of their manhood. You know what I'm saying? Stripping it all. You know what I mean? The whole goal of that decade was to get men to sit down when they piss. You know what I'm saying? In the 2020s is all about you no longer hiding any of this thing. You know what I mean? It's we've been through a lot, man. And I think a lot of the reasons a lot of Gen Xers, and I look at Gen X because the Gen Xers were old enough to remember the 80s, the 80s where you had the businessman, all the promotion of people making money at the highest level, you know what I'm saying? The stockbrokers, the men in suits with the big phones, I think, man, the curse that's happened with Gen X, millennials, and it's bled into Gen Z, and um, and I think Gen Z somewhat getting away from it by chilling out. You know what I'm saying? Gen Z is, I think, somewhat, if they survive being normal, if they survive the propaganda, I think a lot of Gen Zers are just chilling out. You know what I'm saying? You'll see Gen Zers doing other things, or Gen Alpha, where they're just playing music outside or talking with their friends, you know what I'm saying, drinking some juice, whatever, you know what I'm saying, chilling out, man. While us millennials, man, and Gen Xers, man, if someone isn't grinding or isn't working with us, man, we declare them enemy of the state. We declare them our enemy, man. And it's sad to say, man, it took so many people around me dying, man. So many people around me dying for me to get this, man. I had a buddy of mine, unalive himself, man. I still hear his voice, man. Was a good dude, man. Good dude, man. And he unalived himself. And I know a lot of millennials, I know a lot of Gen Xers dealing with just waking up one day and a friend of yours, a close associate just took their own life, man. You know what I'm saying? Think about Tommy, the Power Ranger. You know what I'm saying? He took his life. You know what I'm saying? He took his life, man. Why are all the people around us, Gen X to millennials, you know what I'm saying? They're all taking their lives. When the boomers were growing up, their idols died. Their idols were killed. Their idols might have died at a party or something like that. Shootings, driving DUIs or something. You know what I'm saying? The boomers, their idols died. You know what I'm saying? Our idols, you know what I'm saying? You're seeing a lot of them unaliving themselves, taking their lives, and you ask yourself why? Why is everyone taking their lives, man? Then you look into the culture we were raised in, man. Grind till you die, man. If we literally have businessmen, telling us, man, if you sleep 6 hours, something's wrong with you. You sleep 8 hours, something's wrong with you. If you're hanging with any friends, think about that phrase they used to say, your friends represent the people you hang around with represent your success, the limit of your success. But why is that a problem? Why is that a problem that one of my friends doesn't want to do anything with business at all? Why is it a problem that one of my friends just wants to, go to work? He gets up, he goes to work. He don't want to become a millionaire or whatever. Why must your entire life be dictated to accomplishing the wealth? You know what I'm saying? I look at like something, you look at like the 70s, 60s and all that. A lot of the people that were popular or amazing were people that were doing cool things. You know what I'm saying? They flew helicopters. You got Michael Jackson. He performed all these big stadiums. Football players, athletes. People that are doing things that are just amazing or shocking. Technology and all this stuff. And then you come in today, man. Today, the only accomplishment that matters is if you accomplished the 6, 7 figure, 8 figures. That's it. You know what I'm saying? A theory I've started to develop is that the people that were wealthy, man, they wanted to create a hustler society, a society where the biggest accomplishment is bragging about how much you've hustled and how much money you've made, because they could dictate that. They could dictate that. Think about it. They could stop the stock market, they could turn it on and off. They can dictate that and they can control that. Think about it. The biggest idols right now, you got Elon Musk, the people they keep talking about. You got Elon Musk. You're like, all right, man, Elon was in charge. He made a Tesla, electrical cars. Okay, cool. All right, word. That's okay. That's all right. Then you got Jeff Bezos, and they always talk about these people. You got Mark Zuckerberg. They're talking about these people, but dude, like, what have they done? I mean, okay, he built Facebook, a website, cool, man. He typed up some code and made a website, cool. Amazon guy made some business, cool, whatever. But is that winning the Super Bowl? Is that diving into the deepest depths of the ocean? You know what I'm saying? Is that flying a jet, what I'm saying, around the world? Like, what have they done besides the monetary achievement? You know? And I think what's happened, especially I think it probably jumped off in the 80s, but it really blew up in the 2000s, especially 2010s, is that, what I'm saying, we heard in the manosphere, the high valued male. You know what I'm saying? The narrative, the constant narrative of what do you bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? The constant narrative of pushing that the monetary aspect prioritizes where you stand is morality, moral wise. I've seen guys where they're teasing and making fun of a guy who's a pizza delivery guy. You know what I'm saying? Pizza delivery. The guy who's stocking up your local stop and shop, your supermarkets. The respect for the moral man is being demonized. You know what I'm saying? It's being demonized, that it's being promoted. You should disrespect the man for making an honest living. An honest living. He's not robbing anybody. He's not stealing. He's not performing any crimes at all, but they want us to make fun of this person. You know what I'm saying? They want us to demonize them for being a upstanding citizen, man. You know what I'm saying? For being an upstanding citizen, doing the right thing. They want us to demonize us. They want you to walk up to the guy stocking up the stuff at Walmart and say, "Oh man, you could do so much better, man. This is a 9 to 5, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're failing in life. Everything is about demoralizing the average man. You know what I'm saying? Who just wakes up, works to get some food. You know what I'm saying? Live. You know what I mean? It's all about demoralizing them, because to control everyone, You know what I'm saying? You have to make the number one achievement monetary. You know what I'm saying? You got something where Elon, if you go on X, I'll be on there where they keep talking about NPCs. You know what I'm saying? They keep saying, "Oh, you're an NPC this, you're an NPC that." When the truth is, man, like I tell people with this full-time ghosting, man, I don't get emotionally invested. I just look at things. I don't get idealistic, and you look at it and you're like, dude, you're training people to be NPCs from two different angles. You're calling the people that go with the status quo an NPC. Then you're telling the people that follow you in mass that they're not NPCs when you're really training them to be NPCs. You know what I'm saying? It's like the circle of NPCs and training people to just turn off their mind, because a lot of this monetary value is what's been. I look at it, I'm like, man, I had a lot of friends, man. I had some friends, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is I was so locked in, man. I was locked into my goals to the point where, if you're not a part of the goals, you're like my enemy. You know what I'm saying? It's if you're not working with me towards my goals, you're the enemy. And when I look back, I'm like, man, I look 10 years back and I'm like, damn, man, I could have just been with the homies, man. Once a week, twice a week, we could have went out to a diner, man, just eat, chill, joke around, laugh. But this dedication to this, to grind, you know what I'm saying? The your mind is just strictly on grinding, man. You look back and you're like, man, I sacrificed everything for the grind. And the thing about the grind is it'll always be here. The option to grind and that goal will always be here. But your friends from college, your friends from high school, your friends from middle school, your friends from damn, I'll forget that grade, sixth grade, kindergarten. What, dude? They're not always gonna be here, man. And it's okay, man. It's okay to just go hang out with some friends and do nothing. Like, do nothing, bro. It's okay, man. And I think that's what's killing and systematically killing us, all of us Gen Xers, millennials, man. It's this constant narrative of, if you're not grinding with me, you're not on my side, man. You know, if you're not chasing the monetary meaning of life, which is dictated by the system anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you shouldn't go make any money, whatever. You know, go do that. But you gotta you gotta understand, everything has a price, man. Everything has a price. And the price isn't always money. You know what I'm saying? The price is, you know, uh, a life, man. A life that you will no longer have access to, man. You know what I'm saying? A friend of yours is gone. Family members are gone. Think about that cousin. We all have family. Think about that cousin that you used to just, y'all used to just sit down, you know what I mean? Sit on the porch and just talk. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, man. Y'all just used to talk, man. Yeah, yo, bro. Oh, what's good, man? Yeah, Spec, my brother, what's good, man? You know what I mean? My brother was Spec, man. Been a while, man. Been a while, brother. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna come on, just let me know, man. Let me know. I'll open the stream. But yeah, like you said, the hustle culture, man. The hustle culture, in all honesty, man, it's killed us, man. It's become our religion to hustle, man, and to wake up every day, to the point where I've had some friends, and I've been in that situation where a friend will call you and talk to you, and they don't even realize that they're promoting the hustle culture to you. And I've been on that opposite end as well, where I was working on something. I was trying to do this hustle or some type of plan, and I was asking a friend to join, man. you know, and I didn't understand that, man. I'm prioritizing business. I'm prioritizing business over our personal friendship, you know. Before I knew about business, I knew about friendship, you know. Let me repeat that, man, if you didn't hear it. Before I knew about business, I knew about friendship. You know, I'm gonna say that one more time. Before I knew about business, I knew about friendship, you know, and I think that's what's destroyed us, man. A whole culture. You got look at somebody such as what's his name? Look at somebody such as damn, what the hell is his name? Tate. Look at Andrew Tate, man. You know, look at Myron Gaines. All of them have built their entire notoriety on hustle, hustle, hustle. Whether it's a grift or whatever, but it's built around the hustle culture. That you gotta wake up, you gotta sleep and hustle every day, man. Which is basically training you not to live. It's training you not to live, man. You know what I'm saying? Not to be alive, man. You know, and it's training you to be empty, man. You know, void. It's training you to be void of life, man. Where you got to dedicate your sleep to hustling, man. You know I've spoken to some bodybuilders where, you know, they told me, you know what I'm saying, I sleep 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, and you're like, man. And I used to, you know, I used to admire that, like, man, he's working, man, he's dedicated. But when you look at it, when you look at it from the life aspect, you know, being alive, and you're like, man, he's dedicated to killing himself. He's dedicated to killing himself. The human body needs, you know, I sleep on average probably between 5 to 7 hours. You know what I'm saying? The human body needs that sleep. And we got a whole culture telling us, man, deprive yourself of rest. You know what I'm saying? Because prioritizing the system and what the system wants from you has to be the meaning of your life, aka you have to be an NPC. A lot of these hustle bros don't even understand. They're teaching you to get in line, and they're teaching you to get in line, bro, and walk straight towards your death. You know, the rat race. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, oh bro, yeah, Crash Sharon, you know that, yeah. A lot of bodybuilders. In fact, I'll just share the link. Let me see if anybody wants to get on. What the hell is that? Oh, that's crazy. Give me 1 minute. Why is this stream? Oh, that's crazy. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna share the link. Oh man, something's wrong. Yeah. Something. Oh, share the stream. Oh, add guest. Yeah. I'll copy it. There you go. I'll add a guest. You know. Uh, there it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I shared the link, whatever. But yeah. You know, bodybuilders are dying. I used to collaborate with bodybuilders on the comic books and stuff because you know, I'll give you a heads up, is that the people that are most open to collaboration are the bodybuilders. You know, I used to reach out to bodybuilders a lot on Instagram to collaborate with them. And, you know, they'd hit me back. You know, we talk and get some things because, you know, they get all these numbers, but they don't understand that we're not in the 80s anymore. We're not in the 70s. There will never be another Arnold Schwarzenegger. There will never be another um what's my man's name? Fuck man, what's my man's name? Sylvester Stallone, you know, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Chuck Norris, you know what I'm saying? Michael B, you know, Michael B, what's my man? Michael B, not Michael B Jordan, what's my man? He played Spawn, you know, he played Blood and Bone, Michael Jai White. There won't be other Michael Jai Whites. We're in the age of you can't be that masculine. You can't be that manly. You can't build your whole persona on being the toughest guy or being a man anymore. Hollywood don't want that. You know what I'm saying? If you want proof that Hollywood is anti-male to begin with, look up the movie Dune. Look up the movie Dune, man. The movie Dune, I've never watched it. I saw the trailer. Look up the lead actor in Dune. The dude did some movies where he was in a closet. He's built like he's a freaking Starbucks barista. You know what I'm saying? The age of manhood, you can't be a man no more, man. Look at all our movie actors, The Rock. I think, and the thing about The Rock is The Rock has the look. The Rock looks masculine and all that, but when you look at The Rock's history and some of the stuff he's doing, you're like The Rock gives you he's not, he doesn't give you 100% masculine. Yes, he's working out, he's doing push-ups, but he owns a football team. But when you look at The Rock's activities, him sponsoring, him announcing, vote for Biden. And, there's a lot of things The Rock does that's petty and childish, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember in the 90s. To me, one of the last living legends. You know what I'm saying? Clint Eastwood, man. Clint Eastwood to me, oh man, Clint Eastwood is tops, man. He's one of the greats. He's one of the goats, man. The greatest action actors of all time is Clint Eastwood. You know what I'm saying? And you think about Clint Eastwood, you're like, dude, what has he done besides being Clint Eastwood, being awesome? You know what I'm saying? Being cool. He knows his role. He's an action star, and he stayed that way. You don't remember Clint Eastwood announcing who he's voting for president. You know what I'm saying? He understood, yo, I'm an actor. I'm a public figure. There's certain things I can't say because it will be me abusing my notoriety. You know what I'm saying? Then I'd be spitting on the people that fantasize and follow me from the right, the left, political, non-political, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember Clint Eastwood ever announcing anything. I just remember Clint Eastwood, I'm going to be directing this movie, that movie. You know what I'm saying? That's it. The problem with The Rock is his mouth. He talks too much, and he's done too much marketing where he's fake, man. You know, we don't have those actors no more, man. We don't have male masculine idols anymore, man. You know, masculinity is dead. Like I tell guys, watch. I guarantee, please, you want to know if masculinity is dead? Watch the trailer for Dune. The trailer for Dune 1 and 2 tells you that masculinity is dead. The lead character is built like he's a Starbucks barista. The guys that should be in the lead, they're the bad guys. They're the bad guys, or they're submissive. Jason Momoa in Dune is a submissive, guy who's following this little weak ass kid, what I'm saying, that none of us here would follow. When you look at Dune, you're like, dude, your father is in a desert civilization war. He's a warrior, and his son is a bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? I got all this from the trailer. His son is a bitch. You know, you know what I mean? And they don't want that, man. The age of masculinity is basically is dead. They killed masculinity in the 2010s. You know what I'm saying? They ripped it all off. You got Better Bachelor's bum ass promoting the young men. Better Bachelor who got a divorce, who's still hurt by this divorce, who's still a bitch made, who got a vasectomy after his divorce, and he's telling young men to go get a vasectomy. You know what I'm saying? Go get a vasectomy because he wasn't man enough to keep his manhood after a divorce. Even traveled around the world and still couldn't have manhood. You know what I'm saying? And we see this, man. We see like the homie brings up with hip hop. Hip hop died in the 90s, man. Or once they started, a lot of people look at the P Diddy situation and say, "Oh man, it's P Diddy." No, man, hip hop been weird. You know, is that they were promoting sagging pants, which is jail term for I'm open. I'm open for business. You know what I'm saying? That's what they've been projecting for years. The lack of fathers and all this, man. Diddy is the result of the goal. The goal of just men being hyper feminized and closeted. You're either a closeted and P Diddy. The proof about P Diddy is that he has kids. I've been telling guys this, man. The Rainbow Rider, the Rainbow Rider wants kids too, man. He's still a man. You know what I'm saying? Guys in a closet, or they still want children, bro. You know what I'm saying? So a guy in the closet will just have some children. Look, I had some kids. All right, cool. Now let me go back. He goes back to riding the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? So those guys, like I tell people, man, I told guys this, man. You could search this channel. I'm the one who invented the word PTS, part time straight. You know what I'm saying? Part time straight. And P Diddy is part time straight, or another version if you want it. You know what I'm saying? STS. What is STS? Sometimes straight. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go further, this is the culture we're in, man. I be on YouTube and I'm laughing, I'm watching a video, and the guy, we used to joke around, in high school and all that. I used to roast people. I used to roast people towards the grave, but I never roasted people and used some closeted jokes. You know what I'm saying? It used to be, yo, your mom was giving me your mom gave me a raw BJ or hand job, whatever. But if you go on YouTube right now, man, you know, I'm about to start, removing a lot of channels I follow. Because you can't watch a YouTube channel without them making some type of gay joke, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't watch. You're watching channels and you're like, I'm laughing, laughing, laughing. Then out of nowhere, oh, you guys making a joke about the God of War wanting to mount another guy. Another channel you're watching, it's funny. Then out of nowhere, it's promoting Naruto wants to sleep with a man. Dude, man, it's this bad, man. You know what I mean? It's that bad, bro. We're in a culture of PTS, man. The mass majority of boys being raised right now, they're being raised to be part-time straight. You know what I'm saying? Part-timers. You get them to do these rainbow riding jokes, you know what I'm saying? Where they can't even tell jokes anymore. And you're like, dog, man, there's nothing funny about you making a joke about another man mounting another man. I don't see the humor behind that. You know what I'm saying? So, everything you watch, man, you can't watch YouTube. You can't watch, you try to watch some humor and comedy, they're gonna drop the closet, man. They don't even know they're doing it anymore, man. That's how bad it is. It's everywhere, bro. You can't escape the closet recruiting. You know what I mean? The closet recruiting. It's all over this entire channel. All the Zoomers. All the Zoomers I see look like stoners, skaters, including the black boys. Yeah. Well, one thing about the Zoomers is that, you know, an advantage I think the Zoomers got that's brought them outside that I've noticed is these scooters, these electronical scooters, these scooters you could rent, man. When we were growing up in the 90s, bro, it was either you get a car or a bicycle. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a skateboard, but dude, these Zoomers are growing up at a time where, you know what I'm saying, the accessibility of you don't even need a car. You could get a electric scooter, electrical bike. Yo, the Zoomers are living the life of the outdoors, coming outside, man. While we Gen Xers, man, we grew up at a time where, man, you don't have a car, you're out, bro. I've seen dudes with a scooter that could do 50 miles. You know what I'm saying? Electrical moped that can do like 60. And if you think about the highway you're gonna be doing about 65, you know what I'm saying? So if you can get something to do about 50 to about 60 miles per hour on the road, and think about it, most people will be traveling on the road. They won't really be on the highway to get where they're going. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, the Zoomers have a lot of ways to travel than we ever got. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what the homie said. We are in the age of the feminine. If you exclude any form of you exude any form of masculinity, you will be attacked. Yeah, I mean, we're in the age where, masculinity. I've been telling guys this, and people have been telling me I look, for over 4 years. Oh man, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm pessimistic. I'm telling you guys, man. I made the video. It's called the pink pill. The pink pill is the future of manhood. You know, the West is all about feminizing men to the point where they're no longer men anymore. The women, look up the trailer. I saw the trailer for the new Transformers movie. You look up the trailer. The society, you look up the trailer for that new Transformers movie. Guess which character is the bravest character, the toughest character, the character that knows combat and how to fight? It's the female Transformer. We're in a society where they want men to escape, find a power fantasy in being women. You know what I'm saying? And being women. That's the society you're in. You know what I'm saying? You're no longer in a masculine society, man. That doesn't exist anymore. Even your football athlete. Look at all your athletes. You know what I'm saying? Look at everyone and tell me what's masculine about them. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't exist, man. Masculinity is like it's a scarcity. You know what I mean? I don't even talk to guys at full throttle anymore, because I'm measuring it. I know they might end up calling me sexist. They might end up calling me misogynist. This is the average guy now. This is a guy these are the millennial guys, Gen Zs, you know what I'm saying? Millennials trying to play catch up, you know, uh Gen Xers that don't want to seem like they're outdated. You know what I'm saying? Everything you watch now, like there's a samurai game where they're making a sequel. The lead samurai is a female. Dude, women don't play these damn games, man. You know what I'm saying? Women don't, the mass majority of women aren't playing a game to want to be a samurai. You know what I'm saying? Then you see what's happening with Assassin's Creed. We're in the feminized male age, aka we're in the pink pilled age. We're in the pink pilled age, man. You know what I'm saying? I told guys, a lot of guys looked at Will Smith and laughed. A lot of guys looked at Will Smith and laughed and didn't understand that Will Smith is the average man now. The average man is Will Smith. The average man will come back home to his girl after she slept with somebody and said, "Oh, baby, I still forgive you. I still love you. I think our love can overcome you cheated on me. In fact, you didn't even cheat. You just needed time off, time away from me. I wasn't open to what you wanted." Dude, this is the average male of today, man. You know what I mean? You think this is, I've been around it, bro. This is the average male mind today. The pink pill. The pink pill is the number one prescribed pill and mind state of men today. The average man might as be, like I said, most men now, in all honesty, don't feel comfortable pissing standing up. You know, they feel pissing standing up is a privilege. It's it's sexist, it's misogynist, it's not equal and all that BS. You know what I'm saying? And you know, hip hop and all that, you know, even drill era hip hop that well, you know, drill, a lot of the rap today, man, it's all built on you know, promoting getting arrested quickly. You know, rappers don't fight anymore, man. The rappers are too feminized. They all about guns. They're all about building a case to go to jail. Most rap music right now is private prison promotion. You know what I'm saying? Here's how you get in jail. You know, get on the screen with a lot of you know, Call of Duties. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying? A lot of firearms and you know, jump people, you know, promote recos and all that. You know, rap has died years ago, man. You know, and a lot of the, you know, that'll be another convo, but I think I did a video on it. But a lot of the reasons rap has died is, man, you know, the black people that were making rap, they let it die. You know what I'm saying? The number one culture in America that sells out, man, and you know, is black culture will sell out. You know, that's the number one case in America. You know, the blacks will sell out. You know what I mean? It's just the way things are. You know, and you look at rock. I used to listen to rock, but you want to know why rock died? It's very simple. The rockers started getting their awards from old men in suits versus their own people, their own crew, you know? You know what I'm saying? So that's why rock died. And hip hop, rap, you know, as a guy who raps myself here, you know, here and there, you know, rap is basically, you know, it's pretty much it's being killed from top to bottom. From top to bottom, it's being massacred. You know what I'm saying? The older rappers don't want to give rappers with skill, opportunity, promote, help. They don't want to do nothing. Then the younger people coming up, you know what I'm saying, never got a chance from the older rappers that were established based on skill. So now they're just doing anything. I mean, I heard on the radio, bro, it is bad. I heard a song on the radio where I was like, whoa. I had to stop, man. I had to stop and be like, is this real? Is this real right now? This guy rapping off beat and just sounding stupid, man. It's horrible. But hey, man, this is the future we're in, you know. But let me see the gym. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Where's the gym guys? Give me a minute. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? I've even seen more women hitting the gym than guys now. I'm also seeing an increase in female bodybuilders. Women are the new men, and men are the new women. Well, I mean, in the case of bodybuilding, a lot of men don't feel comfortable in the gyms anymore. A lot of men are leaving the gyms. A lot of gyms are going out of business because a lot of the men understand that they're targets at the gym. You know, these women come in there wearing nothing, damn near naked, and they try to get a man on the camera to look at them. You know what I'm saying? To look at them. I mean, the gym now, yeah, you could go, but the gym, I think when you go to the gym, you're better off going there with some sunglasses. You know, sunglasses. You know, I got to get back to the gym. I got to hit it back heavy. But I think when you go to the gym now as a man, you don't feel safe, man. You know, all it's gonna take is some chick with some yoga pants. The women had their own gyms, but now the women are using the gyms as a way to get attention from the men being so-called sexist and all this stuff. The gym has become a trap. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of men are feeling uncomfortable. A lot of men are doing in-house gyms and all that. Guys are training at home or doing calisthenics at the park, which won't be safe. It's only a matter of time before that's not gonna be safe anyway. When the women start running and doing calisthenics with the leggings and you know, super tight yoga pants, and then they're filming the men looking at them when they can look at the men training. Normal things such as looking, you could end up going viral. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men aren't finding themselves feeling safe anyway. So a lot of men are avoiding the gym, to begin with. They're doing their own things, men are doing other things, to maybe at home gyms, backyard. A lot of men are learning to be solitude, man. But, you know, let me get to what's at hand, man. I'm most likely gonna have to clip this, but yeah, YouTube's been targeting me, man. You know, YouTube's been targeting me a couple months ago. Let me show you what YouTube did. YouTube basically told me that all my content I was stealing. I was stealing content. Let me show you the proof. You know what I'm saying? The proof is in the pudding, as they say. Let me see. Where's the proof? Microsoft. Give me a minute. Share window. God damn, man. Give me 1 second. I don't know what's going on with this crap. Give me a second. In fact, uh, it's acting up. Yeah, in fact, I'll just upload it as an image. But give me a second, cause I'm just trying to fix something. I don't know why the window isn't appearing. Uh, give me 1 second. Let me open it before. Yeah, I'm gonna show you something that YouTube did. Yeah, let me show you this, man. Let me show you this quick, bro. Check this out. You know what I'm saying? YouTube. I'm sharing this with you right now. Hopefully you could see it. Let me take the. I gotta take the overlay out. Let me take the overlay out for a minute so you can see. Yeah, check this out, man. You see this? Let me zoom in. YouTube, a couple months ago, YouTube told me this. Your channel is not currently able to earn. So YouTube demonetized me a couple months ago, and here's what YouTube accused me of. After reviewing your channel using a combination of automated systems and human reviewers, we found that it does not follow YouTube channel monetization policies. YouTube basically said all my content is reused content. YouTube claimed that my entire channel is built on stolen content. I've been telling you guys this for years that, yo, I'm being watched, bro. We got other men working on YouTube. We got men watching this too. We got guys that work for YouTube, engineers that hear my content and say, "Damn, this Hold the Truth hostage guy, he's hurting my damn feelings." You know what I'm saying? He's identified that I'm a pink-pilled man. He's identified that I'm feminine, that I'm not even a man at all. You know what I'm saying? He's telling my life story. So YouTube a couple months ago accused my entire channel of being reused content, that all my content is stolen. You know what I'm saying? That's what YouTube did. So what YouTube did is they when they did that, they removed all of my watch hours, man. You know what I'm saying? What YouTube did is they went on and deleted a lot of these watch hours. You know what I'm saying? They said, "Oh man, If I don't get back, they're going to delete everything. They even told me, and listen to this feedback, man. YouTube told me edit your channel and reply. Review our feedback, then make changes to your channel. Changes can include editing or deleting videos and updating video details. So they basically told me, and in case you don't see it, this was August 7th, 2024. YouTube told me that I need to delete my videos. I need to edit it, that my content is stolen. You know what I'm saying? My content is stolen. You know, that they're gonna suspend stuff. And here's the options for appeal. If you think we made a mistake, send an appeal telling us why. We'll review your appeal and get back to you with a decision within 14 days. Only choose this option if you haven't deleted any videos since your channel was suspended from monetizing. So, you know what I'm saying? So, and, of course, deleting videos. So they were telling me, well, you could appeal to us if you delete your content. You know what I'm saying? If you delete your content, we'll forgive you. You know what I'm saying? We'll forgive you. So what happened is I had to make some type of video to YouTube. I had to send them a video where I had to tell them what happened, you know, what I went through. And in fact, you know what, I could play the video right now. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I don't need to play it. But basically, I told YouTube in my appeal that I get it. I was like, yo, YouTube, I understand. I understand why you're blocking my channel and why you're threatening to delete the whole thing. Look at me. I'm a man. I'm masculine. I'm straight. I talk with bass in my voice. You know what I'm saying? I'm a black guy that's straight. I'm not wearing a skirt or tutus. Of course I'm the enemy, man. Of course I'm a problem. I'm not promoting the propaganda, man. I'm not going with the agenda. So when I gave them my private video, out of nowhere, within hours, YouTube put me back on monetization. They told me my channel was back. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I'm back, you know. And I was like, all right, whatever. I know what it is, man. I kept telling guys there's a countdown. They don't want guys like me on this channel, man. You know, I'm talking about too many things. And the thing is, I'm not talking from a bitter perspective. What makes this channel a problem is that I'm not telling you we need to return idealism, we need to save the marriage rate. I'm not attached to all this propaganda. I'm just telling you the truth, the way it should be told. No idealism, absolute logical and mathematical, holistic perspective. So YouTube returned my channel. Now I'm going to show you something, and it might get this whole video demonetized and taken down, whatever. Because YouTube right now is deleting one of my videos, and YouTube is claiming that I'm promoting hate speech. I'm promoting hate speech because I'm trying to actually talk to men about not taking their lives. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is basically saying I'm promoting men to take their lives by saying, "Yo, don't take your life, man. You got reasons to live." YouTube has declared that I'm hate speech, and the thing is, I'm hate speech, and they could do whatever they want at any time. You know what I'm saying? You know, there is no line. I've drawn all the lines. That's what they're saying. So before I play that, I'm going to play a Joe Rogan clip. Give me a second. So I'm gonna play this, man. I'm gonna play this video about Joe Rogan talking about losing people to taking their lives. The reason I'm playing this is that I know YouTube hasn't strike this. YouTube hasn't strike this, and we know Joe Rogan's situation. This is Joe Rogan who wifed up single mom and all that stuff. He's with the propaganda. He's with the whole system anyway. You know what I'm saying? So let me show you.
I've known many people that have killed themselves now. It's a very sad thing that you can never fix. That sadness is always going to be a part of you. You're always going to think, maybe I could have gotten to him. Maybe I could have talked to him. Maybe if I was there. I've known.
And so this is a video by Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's talked about people unaliving themselves and hurting themselves. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't YouTube didn't strike this. I doubt YouTube striked this video of Joe Rogan talking about these male issues. So let me show you the video. Before I show you the video, let me show you why YouTube is basically now giving me a warning and is striking my channel over some content when I just said that a lot of men in the black pill sector, they're at a higher risk of losing their lives than a lot of men in the red pill sector because of how they got to the black pill and how it affects you. You know what I'm saying? You know me, I've done the philosophy content for a while. But yeah, let me show you what they've done, man. Give me a minute. I'm gonna share the content quick. Windows. Where is it? YouTube. Yeah. So check this out, man. YouTube. YouTube has told me, and this video's old, man. This is how that they're targeting you. You know what I'm saying? They're targeting your channel and your content is that, what I'm saying? YouTube has declared a video I made called gray pill dating, which I think that video is probably probably 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? Probably 2 years old, this video. But yeah, let me show it to you. So what YouTube has said is that they've basically said that this video, what I'm saying, I'm talking hate speech, and they've sent me a warning. They sent the warning to the channel saying I'm talking about hate speech. And they sent the minute, they said the content that incites hatred against individuals. Give me 1 minute. Oh, give me 1 second. So, give me 1 minute. I'm about to show it. For some reason, it didn't. Let me stop that. Give me 1 second. Ah, man, these tools. So yeah, there it is right here. You know, like I said, yeah, YouTube basically saying I'm inciting hate speech. You know what I'm saying? It's declared that I've done bad things. And this video is like over a year old, man. You know, it's gray pill dating. So what they did is they took the video off of YouTube. The video is over 2 years old. And let me play the content that they claimed that was so much hate speech. Let me play it for you quick. You know what I mean? Give me 1 second. Let me show you the hate speech they're talking about. Let's go. You know what I mean? So yeah, let me show you, man. This is what YouTube said that is so negative, you know. And remember, YouTube has people and automated processes look up your video. So this is the video they said that was so bad. Let me play it for you and make sure it's on the screen. Let me play it for you quick. Check this out. God damn. And you know, you heard that. You heard that video. All I said was on this video was that what happens in the black pill sector, a lot of guys from the black pill come from a lot of guys coming from the black pill sector, they come from you know, we know in the black pill there's a huge sector about the Chadism. You know, the Chads, you know, the hyper promotion of you got to be a Chad this and that. When Chad, you don't get protected in the family court for being a Chad. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to bring up I forget the guy who got out of jail because of the way he looked. I forgot his name. I forget his name, whatever. But in the black pill, there's a hyper focus on, you know, the black pill broken down lookism, you know, how you're treated based on how you look and, you know, how you're favored, this and that. And a lot of guys in the black pill, if you come to that sector without understanding the difference between the people that orbit the black pill. There's a lot of people orbiting the black pill. You know, you have the gray pill. You know what I'm saying? The gray pill is basically guys that know the black pill information, but they're still locked into the domestic society, or they just don't want to be full black pilled or whatever. Then you have the dark gray pillars, which are guys that after acquiring the black pill information, it's made them more depressed. It's destroyed them. Their minds were not able to understand and accept the black pill. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you bring up, yeah, Jeremy Meeks. Yeah, thank you, man. Jeremy Meeks in the black pill, a lot of guys worship and look at that guy, but Jeremy Meeks did not escape the family court. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy Meeks went to jail for breaking and entering, I think, in a home with a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Breaking and entering. You know, he didn't escape the family court. And this is why when I was in the black pill, community a lot heavy, I would tell dudes, yo, I understand, yeah, Jeremy Meeks, you got the looks, whatever, but dude, what did he accomplish? He did not escape the family court. You know what I'm saying? And this is where the black pill, what happens in the black pill community is it's orbited by doomers. You got doomers orbiting the black pill. You know what I'm saying? You got what I've coined called the ender cell. You know what I'm saying? Guys that want the end. They want the whole world to end, and they see the ending as the only way to find, equality amongst everybody. Then you got doomers, you got ice cells, I can't say YouTube, incels, whatever. You got incels, then you got what I call the asteroid pill, the guys waiting. There are men out there praying for the end of the world because they believe that when the world ends, it's the only way we can all be equal. You know what I'm saying? Think about religion. Religion isn't equal. You know what I'm saying? God isn't judging everyone the same. You know what I'm saying? Think about religion that somebody who's a Chad will go into heaven while somebody who's not a Chad will not. There's still, it's not a absolute judgment. So there's a lot of guys out there praying for the end. They want the end of all mankind because only in the end can we all be equal. You know what I'm saying? You know, the end of the world doesn't care if you're a Chad, a Tyrone, a sub five, subhuman, whatever you want to call it. The end will judge us all the same. You know what I'm saying? So there are a group of men that are worshiping and awaiting the end. You know what I'm saying? The end of all life. You know, there are guys praying for that. Praying for the end of all life. You know what I'm saying? And the problem with the black pill community is that it's so infiltrated. The infiltration in that community is at an extreme level to the point where, you know what I'm saying, the black pill's becoming parody of the modern television. You got guys in certain black pill sections that are promoting that they're not even straight. You know what I'm saying? If you're not straight, my rule is this. The rule of the manosphere, in my honest opinion, is very simple. This is a straight man section. This is all about what straight men go through. Once you cross that line and you're no longer talking about straight men issues, you don't belong here. You know what I'm saying? You don't belong here. It's really that simple. You know what I'm saying? And what you've seen on certain channels, it's become parody of the mainstream content where you got a lot of weirdos talking, you know what I'm saying, about things that mean nothing to the straight male. And the reason I played, let me share it one more time, this YouTube message on the screen. Where is it? YouTube. The reason I share this with you guys is that, man, one thing I've done, man, and I've done a lot here in this manosphere, man. I've affected it. You know what I'm saying? The amount of things I've done, you know, uh when it comes to helping my fellow man. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the streams I used to make. I used to make a whole stream, man. I used to make a whole stream on helping men not take their own lives, man. Helping men not take their own lives, bro. And for YouTube to come at me when I'm telling young men, yo, you don't got to take your life, man. You don't have to, man. You got a lot to live for. You know, you got far more to live for than you got to die. You know, there's no reason to pursue happiness in a system that hates you. The system has declared that if you are a straight male, you are the problem. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't get, okay, why do you see all these pride things, you know what I'm saying? All these pride things on there. You see all this promotion that it's telling a lot of young men to be who you truly are, you must mutilate your body. You must mutilate your body. That's what they're promoting on Pride Month. Read all the Pride Month promotion. All the promotion is be who you truly are. Love yourself for who you are. How? How are you loving who you are by cutting off your privates? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Cutting off your body, mutilating your body. How is this the meaning of being who you truly are? How? You know what I'm saying? How? They're openly, think about it. A whole month, all these corporations have dedicated a whole month to promoting to young men and minors that to be who you truly are, you must mutilate your body. You must mutilate your body to be who you truly are. You know what I'm saying? You must mutilate your body, man. A whole month dedicated to promoting body mutilation. You know what I'm saying? Body dysphoria. A whole month dedicated to go find a doctor that will cut you up and turn you to the man you believe you are. Go find a doctor that will cut you up and turn you to the woman you believe you are. You know what I'm saying? A whole month, man. A whole month dedicated to this. But YouTube is telling me I'm the problem. I'm the evil. Check this out, man. I'm gonna play another video to show you this is allowed on YouTube. This hasn't been striked. Check this out. Sure. God damn. Let me. Okay, I understand. Check this out. Yeah, look at this. The debate, man. The debate of Sneako and them. You know what I'm saying? I'm making it a big screen. Check this out. YouTube is perfectly fine with this video being played. YouTube is perfectly fine with a video of two men talking about, you know, you got the Charlie guy, you know, Penguin Z0, talking about parents should mutilate their minors. You know, like I've been telling guys, we're in the age of minor mutilation. You know what I'm saying? There are no more secrets. There ain't no more secrets. So YouTube is letting this fly. A conversation between Sneako, who's telling guys you should sleep with 12-year-olds, you should sleep with minors. YouTube is letting that fly because this is what they want to promote. This is the message. It aligns with their goals. And especially what Penguin Zero is talking about. Let's play this once.
Ironic that I'm saying Charlie did do that.
Do you believe that somebody can go through hormone therapy? Can they change their gender if they're a child?
I think that's totally fine as long as everyone.
This is for Charlie. Look, man, there's just there's no circumstance under which a 9-year-old should be able to have a doctor cut their dick off, regardless of what the parents think. If Charlie
You see, you know what I mean? You see this, man? YouTube is perfectly fine with this. You know, you know, YouTube is fine with a video being up on their site that's talking about mutilating minors, and a video talking about sleeping with minors. You know, minor chasers, as I've coined it, minor chasers. YouTube is perfectly all about the minor abuse. You know what I'm saying? Promoting it. You know, I'm supporting it. It's all about that. But let a guy like Hold the Truth hostage tell young men, yo, you shouldn't take your life. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't take your life, man. You got reasons to live. Oh, that's negative. We don't want that. That's hate speech. You know what I'm saying? That's hate speech right there. You telling some young men not to take their lives. You know what I'm saying? That's hate speech. You know what I mean? So this is what's going on, man. This is what's going on here, guys. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're right. Let me see. So to me, you know, like I said, man, they're perfectly fine with that. You know what I'm saying? The LGBT movement is a feminist movement at its root. It's all about castrating men, just like in the Scum Manifesto by Valerie Salonis. Well, I mean, you know, this is what I tell guys, man. You know, and I wrote the book Man Vantage. You got to understand, feminism was not, it was man-made. You know, men made feminism, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a man-made thing to further empower the corporations, the government, the military, propaganda, entertainment. That's what it's all for. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at when feminism was created, you know, how many women you had in office. You know what I'm saying? You can't, it wasn't the women that created feminism. This was a man-made construct to filter out the male vote, filter out the average man's vote. That's why feminism was created, to filter out the average man's vote. And the average man is the majority of men in this country. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the whole thing is about. And the whole movement for this body mutilation and castration of men is that, think about what they don't tell these people going through hormone therapy and getting their limbs and their private parts removed. Think about the fact they don't even tell them that your body, I forget what they call it, the military soldiers call it ghost limb syndrome, where your body still feels and still thinks a part of your body is still there. You know what I'm saying? So you think about all these you know, minors and going through body dysmorphia, where they get their body parts mutilated and removed only to feel that their body still feels it's still there. Then they come to the point where that insanity is now physical. Now that insanity is now physical because they got all this surgery to become a quote unquote woman or quote unquote man, and no one will accept it. You know what I'm saying? No one will accept it unless it's propaganda and to make some money. You know what I'm saying? No one will accept it. They're trying to come to the female bathrooms and all that stuff. No one will accept it, man. And you know, like I said, with YouTube, let me replay once more. Let me replay this thing once more.
Did do that.
Do you believe that somebody can go through hormone therapy? Can they change their gender if they're a child?
I think that's totally fine as long as everyone is consenting, as you agree with.
You can just see Sneako's glee as he realizes how bad this is for Charlie. Look, man, there's just there's no circumstance under which a 9-year-old should be able to have a doctor cut their dick off, regardless of what the parents think. If Charlie is going to make the argument that minors cannot consent to sex, then he can't also make the argument that they can consent to life-changing, irreversible gender surgery for all of time that they'll never be able to get back.
Okay, so as long as everyone...
If your parents are okay with it and you are okay with it, I think that's totally a familial decision to make, yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, YouTube is perfectly fine with that, man. You know, the promotion that you know, a man with Charlie, and you look up the channel Penguin Zero. Penguin Zero got over 1 million subs, man. You know, woman made, nah, bro, Kreshern, man. Women did not make feminism. Trust me. That is a man-made concept, bro. Cause if you look at it, look up 1920. Look up 1920 and ask yourself how many women were in office. It was a man-made thing. The men made that. You know what I'm saying? The men made feminism. If you look up 1920 and tell me how many, you know, men and women were in office. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the loops that the manosphere has. This constant narrative they're pushing, that they push that we men are the physical superior beings. You know, we're the dominant beings and all that. If that's true, we're the dominant beings. We're the strongest sex. Then how come feminism can be pushed as the big bad wolf? That it was female made. That would completely devalue the narrative that men are the strongest sex and all that. It will make that whole statement worthless. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, YouTube is perfectly fine with two men debating, you know. And like I said, you look up the channel Penguin Z0. Look up that channel. That channel's got 1 million subs. And guess what he did? He just did an apology video. He just said, I'm sorry, or whatever that BS is, because his mission is complete. His mission with 1 million subs was to expose this narrative, to expose it and numb the people watching that. You know, he said it. He said it that parents should have the right to mutilate their children. That children, and this again is to go further towards emasculating men and devaluing the male creation, because and the purpose behind having children is to claim that, yes, the children should be mutilated, the minors should be mutilated, and the parents should have them vote to have their bodies mutilated. You know what I'm saying? Because who cares? You know, who cares about these children anyway? It's not like the meaning of mom and dad matters anyway. You know, so if the government's pushing that, well, the men won't be in the lives of the children, the men won't have any authority anyway, so why not mutilate the children? Why not? Why shouldn't the mother, who's already psychologically gone, why shouldn't she mutilate the children? You know what I'm saying? Why shouldn't she have them have gender? And here's the thing about the big scam about this is, why is he referring to it as gender? It's got nothing to do with gender, man. Gender isn't real. It's a sex change. You know what I'm saying? Listen to how they talk and the words they're using. Oh, it's a gender change. No, it ain't. You utilizing the word gender for a surgery that's being done physically to someone. It's a physical surgery that physically alters their physical body. For you to say that's still gender, which has no physical meaning behind it, it's only the sexes. You're either a man or a woman, or in extreme rare cases, a hermaphrodite. So why would this guy say, well, you know, you have gender surgery? It's not gender surgery. It's sex surgery. It's a sex change. You know what I'm saying? Because most people have been so manipulated that they can't tell the difference between fact and fiction. You know what I'm saying? Sex is fact. It's physical. It's what you are. There's no denying it. Gender is fiction. It all starts from the mental. What is your gender? You know what I'm saying? Why do you think you got these people identifying as a gender? They could identify as whatever gender they want because it's a mental. You know, if a man walks up to you and says, "I identify as this gender," you're like, "All right, whatever." Word. You could identify as that because it's a mental thing. You want to mentally play a game where you believe you're a woman, go play that game. You know what I'm saying? You can play that game. But the sex aspect, that didn't change. A lot of people, man, the manipulation, you know what I'm saying? Let me go back to that video. You know what I'm saying? Let me just put it back quick. I'll share with you guys. Give me 1 second. You know what I mean? That Penguin Zero guy has 1 million subs, man. Over 1 million subs. Sneeko on Rumble has over 500,000 subs. It's all about promoting and normalizing this kind of talk. You know what I'm saying? You got Sneeko talking about 12-year-olds and minors sleeping with adults. Then you got his counterpart, this Penguin Zero Charlie guy, talking about children should be mutilated. It's all about normalizing this type of conversation, man. That's what it's all about. That guy Charlie did his job. He exposed the conversation. He's normalizing. He's numbing the public, his subs, which are usually mostly, I think, young boys or whatever. He's normalizing it. He doesn't care. He did an apology video. You think he would do a big video where he visited, you know, children that were mutilated, that regret it? You know what I'm saying? And you know how high the unaliving situation is with those who have the body mutilation, extremely high. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, let me put this off screen quick. Yeah. But like I said, man, YouTube is perfectly fine with the promotion of body mutilation of minors. You know what I'm saying? But a guy like me making a video where I'm telling you that, let me replay it once more. I'll replay it once more so you could see. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. Check this out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play it once more, man. I'm gonna play it once more so you can hear. Check this out. This this is what YouTube, me telling you that a lot of young men that enter the black pill community, they're more at risk. There's a lot of them that are high risk for self-deletion, and me identifying that is hate speech. Me identifying a situation where men are at high risk of taking their own lives, that's a problem. That's a problem for YouTube, that I would try to educate men on wanting to live. You know what I'm saying? Educate them on wanting to live and not take their own lives. So let me share this once more before I end this whole thing. Give me 1 second. So let's share it again. You know, let's play it. Give me 1 second. I mean, shout out to the homie David Little, man. Shout out to the homie, man. But yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? And what David was saying is that the constant narrative that most men grow up around, and you know, I've been in black pill sector, talked to a lot of dudes, is the constant narrative of the only life that's valuable is Chad. You know what I'm saying? Chad, 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 Chad. Even though we can point to Heath Ledger divorced, you know what I'm saying? We can point to so many actors that are so-called Chads that their lives have been destroyed. What's Brad Pitt destroyed? You know what I'm saying? Brad Pitt is done. You know what I'm saying? Ben Affleck. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on. You know, being a Chad does not protect you from the family court in the court and the anti-male stability to begin with. You know, so a lot of these guys don't understand, and I've done videos for years telling guys that, yo, man, you're in a country where you can make money. You can make your money here in America. There's a lot of money in America. But what you can't make happen here is you can't have a family around you based around your authority and you providing a stability as a man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the big issue in the country right now. And a lot of these men growing up don't understand that, dude. I done this video over 3 years ago. You were born a male. Once you were born a male, you're a target. You're a target, man. I was at my job uh where a guy was opening up some business. He was opening up a business, and turns out, man, you know, turns out that while he was opening up this business for his family, turns out he was accidentally put on child support. He was accidentally put on child support, and he almost couldn't open a business account to help his family. You know what I'm saying? And he's with his children's mom and everything, but an accident happened with child support. Think about that, man. Think about how easy the system can turn you having children against you. You know what I'm saying? Think about that, man. Think about that. You could do. So, you know, like I was saying, man, you know, it's been 2 hours, but you're in a land, man, where you were born male, and that's the problem. But you know, this has been hold the truth hostage, man. Where if the truth was so important, we wouldn't negotiate with lies. We would hold the truth hostage. You know what I'm saying? Full-time ghosting isn't an option. It's the only choice. And you know, we're in the age no secrets. There are no more secrets now. You saw the Olympics. There are no more secrets. And like I said, now you know, man, this channel is on constant attack, man. Constant attack by YouTube. And now you know where it stands. Now, if this channel out of nowhere disappears, you know why. You know that it's perfectly fine for bigger channels to talk about mutilating minors. Mutilating minors is perfectly fine. That's how YouTube works. Mutilating minors speech, perfect. But a guy talking about helping men from taking their own lives, oh, that's wrong. That's wrong right there. That's wrong. You trying to help men not take their own lives. But you know, guys, man, have a good one, man. And you know, I plan to bring back that video. I'm gonna bring back the live stream. You know, don't delete. You know, don't I'm gonna call it, you know, don't unalive or don't delete. We gonna bring it back, man. Yeah, at least like I was doing once a month. Cause man, a lot of people I know are taking their lives, losing their lives, man. But y'all have a good one, man. Peace out.
They said the truth won't survive beside the lies that maintain the decaying faces of